Hello and welcome to the 160 billionth Let's Play on Total War Shogun 2 on my channel. I have for you today another challenge campaign, on Legendary difficulty of course. This one is sponsored by a supporter of the channel, Lord Phoenix. So a big thank you to him for making this happen. Now his challenge is well, he called it the Vassal challenge, but I'm actually going to probably rename it to something like the Babysitter challenge. Because the goal is, and I'll kind of quickly try to explain it here, but I'll probably do it in more detail on the map. Essentially, what he wants me to do is conquer only up to about 11 or 12 provinces, depending on what I choose, because there's a little bit of leniency here. Basically, I'm allowed to own essentially all of this area of Japan, as well as Kyoto itself. Omi as well, Mino. And then we have the choice to take Awaji. But again, once we get into the actual campaign, I'll just go over it in more detail. By the time we do take Kyoto, we are not allowed to have Oda Nobunaga lead the force anymore. It has to be Oda Nobunaga. And we have to have, as a vassal, the Tokugawa. So that's the reason why I'm calling it the Babysitter challenge, is that the goal is that we basically keep the Tokugawa as our vassal throughout the entire campaign. They will definitely betray me once or twice, but we'll just make them our vassal again. Teach them. Now, there's a little side objective that is basically impossible. It is possible, but it's very difficult to set up. But he said, if you can make Tokugawa Ieyasu your vassal, so not some other random person, then that would be great, but in order to do so, I believe we have to do it via diplomacy. We'd have to vassalize them via diplomacy, which means we'd have to kill off the Imagawa first without killing them off, and then do it in that way. So that's very difficult to do, because obviously the Imagawa, who are currently their vassal owners, I guess, yeah, the Tokugawa are the vassal, the Imagawa, are like beyond them. So we'd have to ignore their town, just walk past it, and then take out the Imagawa, and then go back. But we're not allowed to own those provinces either, so it's basically impossible to do. It is possible, but it's not very possible, if that makes sense. Anyway, so we're playing as the Oda. We're just doing a domination campaign. I'm assuming this is... Actually, weirdly, I feel like shorts probably be kind of relevant, because we are only allowed to have like 11 provinces before we have to realm divide, essentially. But we'll just do domination as per usual. So yeah, I'm just gonna skip past the cutscene and everything. I feel like we've all seen that one about... well, 160 billion times, apparently, according to me from 2 minutes ago. But yeah, so he called it the Vassal Challenge, but I've actually done a Vassal Challenge in the past, which was essentially playing as the Oda as well, actually, weirdly. And then making literally everyone a vassal who could be a vassal. But I never finished that campaign, and I probably never will. So yeah. Also, as a little tidbit, I suppose, bit of information for you guys wondering if our Daimyo is to become Shogun. Not that. The Honma challenge, or the Honma campaign, I'm sure many of you are waiting for it. I've been playing a lot of Warhammer 3. I will get back to that as well, don't worry, it will come back soon. That campaign, actually, I left it off at a pretty good situation, so I'm not like worried about playing it or anything. It's more that I just have been so busy with Warhammer 3 that I haven't done anything else. Give me 1 second, I feel like the audio is really low. Alright, I have returned. It's a little bit louder now. I don't know why it was lower than usual. It's not like I've changed any settings recently, but... Anyway, so of course the Oda, best clan in the game. That's, yeah, judged by myself, which I tend to believe what I say. I take it to heart, really. Whatever I say, I really believe it. Yeah, we have obviously one of the best starting clans anyway, in that we can just spam out Yari-Yashigaru, and they're better, they're cheaper, and everyone else is Yari-Yashigaru, best unit in the game. Easy game. But yeah, there's a couple of starting strategies with the Oda, where I didn't really explore them too much, so I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to be doing. But, of course, we could take Mino on turn 1. That's one of them. That one's easy. There's nothing in the town of Mino, because their actual army, which I believe is fairly small, it's like a general and maybe 2 Yari-Yashigaru or something. I think they're in a forest just over here or something, so you can just run in and take that. So we're going to definitely do that on turn 1, because Mino is one of the towns we're allowed to have. Right, let me go over that, actually. So, yes, the towns that we're allowed to have are Mino, Omi, not Wakasa, so basically I'm actually just going to draw a line along the border, so basically. So we're allowed to have Omi, we're allowed to have Kyoto, we're allowed to have Tamba as well, so we go up there. We're allowed to have Setsu, so basically not Harima, not Toshima, not Tango, not Wakasa, not Echizen. So yeah, we draw like over here, and then everything down here. We're allowed to have all of this. And we're also optionally allowed to have Awaji. So we are allowed to invade into Shikoku Island, but we're not allowed to take anything beyond Awaji. Before we take Kyoto. So once we take Kyoto, not him, he has to be dead, and Oda Nobunaga has to have come of age and be our Daimyo. So that's going to take a couple of years. He has to be our Daimyo. We have to have the Tokugawa as our vassal, who we are currently at war with, of course. We're at war with the Imagawa as well, which again is going to make this somewhat difficult, because we're not allowed to conquer these towns for the challenge. So yes, we have to make them our vassal and then protect them against the Imagawa. We can try and help them out by, you know, putting an army next to their town and then hope that they will attack it and we join in and they take it. That's fine. We're just not allowed to have it. So yeah, that's all the towns we're allowed to have. And then yeah, Oda Nobunaga needs to be a leader and this needs to be our vassal. That's basically it. So yeah, we are allowed to take Mino. Now the other tactic is that there's... I can't remember exactly what it was, but basically you can put your army in like the forest around here. And then just take Mikawa next turn, because the Tokugawa army is going to come over. They're going to be like, I don't know, around here somewhere, and then you just like walk in and take their town, and then their army disappears. Or well, in this case, we would vassalize them, and then their army wouldn't disappear, I think. But either way, same result. The thing is, though, we have to deal with the garrison army first, or the rebellion army first. So I think what we do, I was thinking about this earlier. I think what I do is I move the entire army to Owari, then I move out with almost everything. I think I have to just like place them like literally right here. We deal with the army, then whatever I have left over, or like almost everything, including I think everything but these two units, are going to go into the forest here, and then I try and take this next turn, and I try and do the plan essentially. And then these two people, so the Yari Samurai and the General, are going to go up and take Mino together. I don't even need 2 units. In fact, you can just send like... Well, maybe not one Oda Yari Shigaru, because there is a garrison unit in there as well. But yeah, you can probably just send the Yari Samurai and be okay. But I'll send them together. And then I might even fight that battle manually, because that means I can start spamming out Yari Ashigaru immediately on turn 1. Speaking of, let's just start spending our money. Owari, of course, being one of the richest towns in the game. Kind of want to get trade as soon as possible via harbor and such, but I think for the moment let's just build the farms up, because they're good early on. We have literally no one we can deal with. We are already trading with the Kitabatake. That's good. We are allowed to take their towns, so we'll do that as well at some point. So yeah, I think we're going to start off by taking the entire army into the town, and then we're going to take everything out to right here. But then I'm only going to attack with... well, I'm going to attack with everyone except... These guys are just going to be reinforcements here. Because I want them to have as much movement left over so they can still get to Mino. Hopefully this works out. I don't even know if this is if it's going to work out, but I'm sure as fuck going to try. Anyway, so we have to just do this battle, because we can't really out a little bit. We've got a Yari Samurai, a Yari Cavalry, 2 Yari Ashigaru, and a Bo Ashigaru against us. We are attacking them. But hopefully the enemy will come towards me, because we have a lovely little hill that we can defend here. It's Oda Toshihira. If only we can get Amano no Butsugu in this campaign. Man, that guy's become an actual legend, and I'm seriously considering having some merchandise designed around his character. Oh, I was gonna skip the speech, but there's no speech. Right, let's set up on the hill. Our reinforcements will be coming in from behind us, so I'm not really too worried about it. The enemy will probably just sit back, make them come towards us, because they've got a lovely little hill to sit on as well. But either way, yeah, it looks like that might be what they're doing. I keep seeing this thing where I have this always in Shogun 2, where there was a little a thing, like a unit just appeared there, like the flag, and then it disappeared immediately afterwards, and then it teleported to over there. It's just kind of odd. Also, it feels weird playing Shogun 2 again after playing so much Warhammer 3 in the last couple of days. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Put you over here. It's going to annoy me otherwise. Right. So it looks like indeed they are taking that forest. A little unfortunately. Unfortunately? No, that doesn't really work. Because they, yeah, it's a treed hill. The old famous treed hill. With lots of identical looking trees, by the way. Like just little patches. When they made this map for Shogun 2, they had the hill, and then this went up with a forest tool and just like planted a whole load of them in not so random pattern. It looks like. Look at this. This is a line, like tree. This is a line going there, and then a line going here, a line going there. Anyway, I never really pay attention to that kind of stuff usually, but it's kind of funny in this particular case. It's so obvious. Like when you look at this, there's a couple different trees. They're all over the place, and then this one's just like so uniform. It's like they were planted there. Anyway. Let's triple speed for a little bit. Unlike Warhammer, you can't really run your army everywhere all the time. But we will start moving up. They are in Yariwal too, which makes this even more awkward for me. But I'm gonna see what we can do here with our archers. I could probably make their archer, or lure their archer forward anyway. But the problem would remain that they might still be in the forest. And I'm not entirely sure where they are right now anyway. There you are. I wonder if we're going to be... No, we're not in range of them yet. So no one's getting out of... no one's coming out of the forest yet. I'm going to see if I can just move up to that unit, just fucking wail at it. If I go into the forest here, actually. Because we can just absolutely murder that unit. From this secluded position here. In Yariwal, a Yari Ashigaru, or a Bo Ashigaru, whatever archer unit, really. Will absolutely fucking destroy the enemy. Alright, everyone's basically here, so that's all good. Are you in range? That's the real question. I think we might be like, yep, very short. Very, very close to being in range, but not quite. That should probably be enough. I'm just going to fire until we run out of ammo, basically. Unless they come towards me. There we go, we are in range. Oh, but they've gone out of Yariwal. That's not very nice. You're not allowed to do that, although weirdly, there's... Oh, here we go. They've still got their spears forward, I was going to say. I'm gonna run this unit over here. If they actually want to make it over, we can just put them in Yariwal in front, and then Bob is your uncle. I don't have an uncle named Bob, but perhaps I should do, just for that line to actually make sense more often. Or alternatively, you guys should be getting an uncle named Bob, because it is your name, your uncle. Bob's your uncle. Bob's your uncle, not mine. Sorry, I'm having a fucking mental breakdown, apparently. They look like they're just gonna sit here. That's fine by me. Just gonna walk straight into my wall of Yaris. You know what? I'll try and get you over here. I should have done this earlier, actually. Could just literally one charge in the back of them and they'll be gone, I think. I gotta be careful because we could be getting shot right now. We probably will do. Did I see something move there? Not sure. Either way, they're already gone. Right, we lost 11 men. We are being shot. Ow! Lost 2 fucking general units from that. Would you not? Do you mind, sir, not shooting me like that? Right. In fact, actually, if you guys just hide in the forest here, that totally works, because then any unit that decides to do the same thing is just gonna get wrecked. Oh god, hello. The fuck? Did not realize they were that close. You know what? We gotta be careful of the Yari Cav, but I feel like I could just give him a cheeky charge from 2 sides. As long as the Cav doesn't get, or the Yari Ashigaru, of course, doesn't really, we can just charge this from 2 sides, probably quickly route it, and then the rest of the army will probably just come running towards me, so I need to get you guys into an appropriate position. Oh, this charge is pretty decently timed, although what was that? I guess it was a slight uphill charge there. We also killed some of our own men on the archers. No, actually we didn't. I thought we did. We did not. You need to be over here to deal with the enemy cavalry, perhaps. Oh, absolutely wiped them. Right, now we need to run back because they have no range units left over, which means that we are about to be attacked because they have no reason to sit back anymore unless they want to get shot up the wazoo. Alright, so here's our line. Let's actually move you back a little bit. I just want you to deal with the enemy cav, but they're not even coming towards me yet, it looks like, so I don't know what the fuck this guy's doing. What in the fuck do you think you're doing? Alright, they decide to come this way now. Yari Cam's in there too. A beautifully a beautifully fought battle, I must admit. Oh, what? They baited me. I buffed them and then they didn't charge. Absolutely baited. Oh, now you're just getting absolutely slaughtered. No surprise there. Let's get one of you over here. Get some charge in the rear. In the rear with the gear. Okay, we're about to rout them. Let's get in there. There we go. Alright. Clean, that. Absolutely clean. That might be the cleanest battle I've ever fought. That's not true. that can't be true. But it'd be kind of weird. After an absence of multiple weeks, I somehow fight the cleanest battle ever, although I did just kill some of my own horses, so it wasn't that clean. Let's have you not do that anymore, shall we? Yeah, that was a good battle, though. Very nice. Though I did actually lose a fair amount of men there. But that's par for the course. Par for the core? Is it? What is that? What is the saying? I've never known. Is it par for the core or par for the course? What is a core? Like C-O-R-E? Core? No. I don't think it's that. Par for the core. It's gonna be par for the course, right? Ah, whatever. Leave a comment if you know what the fuck it's saying, because I certainly don't know. Anyway, well done, everyone. Good stuff. Well fought all around. Oh, they survived. That's incredibly annoying, actually. Right, well, the whole plan is useless anyway, because I can't actually make it into the forest. Now, the question is, can you still make it to Mino? And the answer is, I think so, yes. Yes, alright, cool, that's fucking close, but at least that worked. That part of the plan worked out. Now, we can easily auto-resolve this. I was just, yeah, 60 samurai retainers. What the fuck? I was thinking it was Yari Yoshigaru, but apparently I've forgotten everything about there is to know about Shogun 2. I'm gonna kill this army off. Surely this is not correct. Yeah, lost 9 men, fair enough. Cheeky level up for the Daimyo, which is... I didn't really think about this, but it's kind of pointless, because we want him to die. Although, I mean, it's... it's actually a pretty interesting point. This is actually kind of interesting. Normally I would never go for it. I mean, this is pretty naff as well. But normally I would still go for this over 5 diplomatic relations. But since this is a vassal challenge-ish, well, the Tokugawa Babysitter vassal challenge anyway, I feel like this is actually... This is not how we do it in China, my lord. This is actually kind of decent, because we want to maintain relations with them better. But I don't know, to be honest. I still feel like this is just better. I mean, again, the whole thing is he's going to die at some point anyway, so whatever I choose is going to be useless. So yeah, let's just not go for the diplomacy one. But yeah, that's the thing I was going to say. Leveling him up seems pointless, because he is our... he's the daimyo who's going to die, right? He's going to be replaced by his son for the challenge. But if I were to level up this guy a lot, which he's going to do anyway, he's going to level up from this, well, not this battle, but then when we get attacked by the actual army they've got, he's going to level up as well. If we were to give this guy all the experience, then he would start getting delusions of grandeur when this guy dies and our son takes over. So we actually don't. We want to try and not feed this guy or any other general any other experience. We want to give him all the experience, which is it's weird, but it's the way it's gonna have to be done, because I don't want everyone to be super disloyal by the time Nobunaga comes of age. We also got Nobuyuki. This guy must have felt useless. Jesus. Anyway, right, you've done what you could do. Let's start heading towards the road, because I'm sure, well, I don't know why I'm doing that actually. I know the preemptive movement that's done. So yeah, we're going to fight this manually. We're actually going to climb the walls as well, which is something I never do usually. Oh god, I don't really feel... Do I really need to recruit 2 units immediately? Or what? It's actually only 1 unit. It's 160 versus 60. I don't know if 1 extra unit's gonna make all that much of a difference. Let's just auto-solve it, fuck it. Doesn't matter. -11 happiness, nice, that's what we're looking for. A very displeased town. Yeah, I feel like this is honestly better than if I fought it myself, because I could have busted the gate, but then that would have defeated the purpose of fighting it manually, because I would still have to repair the castle, and I still wouldn't be able to recruit a unit. So I would have to climb the walls, and then it's just 160 Yari Samurai versus 60 Samurai Retainer. Well, it's not 160 because we would lose some from climbing. Then we'd have to fight the unit. They can't route. We can. It would just... honestly, 160 of... well, probably 140 by the time they're done climbing versus 60 Samurai Retainers who can't route. I don't know who I would give that to. I would like to test it someday, but... anyway, that opens up all the trade in the world. You don't want it. Iku-iki. Nice.
Cast your words upon the breeze.
Cast your words upon the breeze. I didn't even check, by the way, if I had any money to even recruit any units. You know what? I will take the bitch Goku. That's fine. I'll check the other ones. I did have enough money to recruit a unit, so yeah, that would have been useful. But anyway, I don't know if I would have won. Again, we had a general there too, so I would have inspired them and I could rally. But even so, I honestly don't know if... would you pay me anything? Yeah, would you pay me 50? No. Alright, just pay me the bitch Goku then. I don't even want 10. I'll take one bitch Goku, please. So yeah, I think...
I will listen to what you say, but it had better be good.
I think it's alright that we didn't fight it manually. Will you pay me 50 actually? No. Alright, just a bitch Goku from you as well. Cool. And the Kizo don't want to trade unless that's changed. It has not.
Please, speak honest.
Please. The challenge, by the way, pretty sure it didn't say anything about having allies, but I probably still won't. I can read the rules for you the way he wrote them to me, by the way, if you'd like. He said, only ever hold the following provinces yourself: Owari, Mino, Omi, Ise, Iga, Yamato, Kyoto, Ki, Kawachi, Setsu, Tamba, and Awaji is optional, your choice. Before becoming shogun, having held Kyoto for 4 seasons, only make one vassal. Tokugawa can be vassalized more than once as needed. Only Oda Nobunaga may become shogun. Oda Nobuhide must die before becoming shogun. He didn't actually say the thing about keeping Tokugawa Ieyasu alive, but I remember he mentioned that to me before, when we were messaging about this at a previous time, I suppose. Anyway, that's all I've got. I haven't got any Master of the Arts yet, so we don't really need morale because we already fucking Oda. We Oda, fucking Oda. I believe that's how they say it. Yeah, let's just head for the market. We want to get a market here. So actually, we're pretty decent starting provinces as well, to be honest. We'll have Omi or Iga for good ninjas. We have, technically, we could recruit units in these places for extra morale. Because we don't get a blacksmith or a craftsworks for archers. So we don't have anything to buff our units up before we become shogun. So we're just going to have to pure numbers, which with the Oda is doable. But we also will have Setsu for our high-level Metsuki. So we will actually, before we become shogun, we could just sit in those provinces and actually make some pretty big bucks. Ki's pretty rich, Owari's pretty rich, Omi's really rich. Actually, Owari and Omi are really rich, Ki is pretty rich. And then, yeah, Setsu gives us the opportunity to get level 3 Metsuki right away. So we can just, we can make bucks pretty easily. The question is, of course, will the game allow me to do so, or will I be constantly at war with everyone? But we shall see, shall we not? Right. I think we've done everything this turn there is to do, so let's see what happens. We're gonna get attacked here, and we'll see the Tokugawa arrive, I'm sure. Oh wow, that's nice to get. Well, it's for the guy who's gonna die anyway, so it's nice, but it's not that nice. Hello. Now here's the thing: if we can reach their town, we can just vassalize them. That's the thing you want. Yari Yashigaru. Master Way of the Spirit. We get an Oda Yari Yashigaru. That's insane. Yeah, so we can just take out their town, and then we can just vassalize them. This is Tokugawa Hirotada. Okay, good to know. There's the Saito rebels, who aren't actually going for my town. It's just 2 units, by the way. Damn, it's smaller than I thought it was. So yeah, we're just gonna ignore the army. Be like, yo. Audibles ult that. The army does disappear, and then we make him our vassal. Done. Oh, and they feed us a shitty regular Yari. Oh no, it is a Oda Yarishigaru. Thanks for that. Cool. So their army does disappear, which means this is now Tokugawa Kiyonori, Tokugawa Motoyori. I don't know how the family, maybe Ieyasu has to come of age as well before you do this. So maybe that's what he meant. Like you have to wait, then kill the Daimyo, then vassalize them, something like that. I'm not sure. Either way, that's one of the goals done. Although again, of course, they're going to be betraying us soon. No doubt about it. We are currently hostile towards them. Can we trade? You piece of shit.
This pleasing fiction will
I'm not
ease
gonna.
our talks.
Maybe I'll do this on my. I can, but I don't really know if I want to be honest. I mean, I do because I kind of want to make friends with them. I'd be willing to pay them a little bit of money for this. 500. Is that worth? I'll have a look at what else we have building-wise to do. It'd be less than 450 at the very least. Definitely want to recruit units all the time. This place is pretty unhappy, although I believe I'll get some if I deal with this army, or can we really call it an army? If we deal with this tiny force, we will actually gain some body ones. We will gain some happiness from that, I believe. But we also lose some from these people not being in the town anymore, so we might actually have an actual rebellion happening. A new clan arises. Right, I don't know what to do with these guys, because here's the thing. I'm still at war with them. I can't really fight them because I'm not allowed to take these towns. And if we can't. There's no razing to the ground in this game, so it's either we loot and occupy. Actually, yeah, looting does occupy, doesn't it? Either way, it reduces morale, or not morale. Sorry, honor. I'm just kind of wondering. I've never looted in this fucking game. Well, I may have done once or twice, but it's been a long time. I'm pretty sure looting also takes the town. Yeah, no, for sure it does. So our only options are to occupy or loot and occupy. And we're not allowed to own this town. So I guess. Oh no, yeah. The rules specifically say only ever hold the following provinces yourself. So I can't even say like I'll take it and then let it rebel. I'm not actually ever allowed to hold it, and I'm gonna try and actually live by those rules. So the point being, I'm not entirely sure what to do here because we can't really. I have to try and like just help them survive. So maybe just park the army here, which feels like a massive waste of everyone's time. But for now, let's just have them sit here. They're not at war though, so currently these guys can't actually get to me unless they sail over here. Because they're not currently at war to Tokugawa. So, am I blind? There they are. So yeah, they can't actually get to me right now, so that's something at least. Which also means that they're never going to attack them unless I ask them to join my war. Which they're right now definitely wouldn't do.
Let us speak then,
unless I pay them maybe a lot of money. But,
this pleasing fiction will ease our talks.
Diminish access. Indefinite. Does that even work? Yeah, they're not going to do that right now. So I'm not entirely sure how this is going to work. Because they're not allowed to declare war on stuff themselves. Unless I think they are allowed to declare war on Imagawa because we are at war with them. So we are the vassal master. So I think that gives them the rights to do so. Anyway, here's the thing. It's 2v2. I could bring in these two units as well. But I might actually need these guys to keep this place happy. So I think I'm going to actually just attack with only these two guys. Because I'm worried that I wouldn't be able to get into the town anymore. If I attack, like I could just go here and not be in reinforcement range. But I might not even make it back from there. And if I'm in reinforcement range, they might run away. They are rebels, so I'm pretty sure they won't run away. But even so, I don't know if I want to risk it. What I could do is I could move them here. Then attack with these two guys. And then if they don't run, we're good. Because then we can just move the two guys from here back in there. If they do run though, then we have to keep chasing with these guys and we're back to square one because they won't be able to get back inside. So yeah, let's just do a 2v2. That's fine. Now, normally I would build a sake den. I could also probably just exempt it from tax, by the way. What the fuck am I doing here? It's been a while since I played Shogun 2. I also forgot to get rid of my Yari Joe Yard. Terrible turn 1 plays. That's okay though. I want to build a market, because like I said, I want to get Metsuke, but it's going to be a while before that's relevant. So let's just start by building sake dens, and we'll also upgrade this, and then that's all the money I could have spent anyway. So yeah, I missed out on a sake den here, but we built one there instead, so that's okay. Right, so let's do a cheeky 2v2 battle here. Should be a little fun. Ooh, interesting, it's a Boishigaru. Okay, so we got a general and a Boishigaru versus a general and a slightly wounded Yari samurai. They are defending. But, technically, my force is obviously much better than theirs. Weirdly. It's one unit that's different than their unit, but anyway. Should be fairly simple. I mean, there's not really a whole lot of tactics we've got here. We just have to run at them and hope we don't die fast enough for our unit to rout. But it's samurai, they have enough morale to withstand a couple of volleys, I think. And once we get into melee, we'll just completely destroy them. I could have tried looking for fog, I suppose, but I didn't feel like it. This is like a fucking face-off in some kind of movie. Just standing across each other, across the battlefield from each other. One unit with a general behind, one unit with a general behind. Anyway, let's start marching up to around the point. Oh, there's actually... that's annoying. Yes, okay, let's try and avoid that, shall we? Over here. I saw them, and I didn't think that was actually going to be impossible terrain. But yeah, I suppose it is. That's pretty steep, let's be honest. For an infantry guy. If you look at it like this, it's like, it should be about the height of one man, but I'm not sure if that's even true. It's probably like quite a bit taller than that. Yeah, I think they'd get to up around like here. Anyway, I'm sure they could climb it, but there's no animations for it, so it would look very weird if they just hovered up to the top of it, I suppose. I could even maybe try and lure them forward a little bit, but I don't see how that's really relevant in this particular case, to be honest. I'm kind of tempted to move you to the flank, but again, I don't even know if that's good, because we really don't want to... I don't want to 1v1 their general, because this guy might die. And while we do want Oda Nobunaga to die, we do not want we don't want Takayama Muneyori to die, because I do need actual generals. Right, they're going to start moving in a second. God, I forgot how low the range is in this game. It's not even that low, it's just... it looks low. Fucking sprint! I should have gone loose formation, actually. Oh, that did literally nothing. What the heck? Okay, back into normal formation. They kind of moved out away from each other for a little bit. Get in there! Alright. Inspire that unit. And Wackarino. Into the Boishigaru we go. Perfectly enveloped it. One unit. Massively outnumbered. Oh, actually, we're not anymore. Oh, that was a decent charge, that. Okay. Kind of want to charge him in the rear just to get him routed, but you better be careful. Again, I really don't want to 1v1 against them. But I can lure them into my cheeky touch. Yeah, they've broken immediately. Get out of there. I could lure them into my Yari Samurai pretty easily. He's just sitting there anyway. He's not really too fussed about it. It's like, yeah, look, man, you had the advantage here. We all know it. Not really too crazy. Yeah, let's kill the general. And then we can chase them down afterwards. Oh, he's fucking broken already. Where's the general himself? Should have been at the front. Wait, is that him right there? Oh, you son of a bitch. He's gonna get away as well. You son of a bitch. Get back here. I'm not done with you yet. He's all the way at the front. What a coward. Alright, we can at least kill this unit off, and we can chase them off and kill him again. Or alternatively, I can use my 2 Yari Yashigaru for that instead. What? Is there a guy over here somewhere? Oh, there he is. Let him go. Let him go, lad. Well, that was that. Some interesting battles of this campaign so far, I'm not gonna lie. I don't usually have... I mean, that first battle was just well fought, I find. Anyway, feel free to judge differently if you want. The second one was just interesting. You don't usually have a battle of 2 units versus 2. Alright, so he got away. Do we get our bonus from that? No, we have to finish off the army. He fucking moved, dude. I can still get there though. Especially if we do this. This guy will actually be relevant. Increase the general's influence radius is okay. Melee attack for all sword infantry. This would normally be like, yep, I'll have that one. Katana Samurai, but already Oda, so we're going to be using a lot of Yari Ashigaru. Probably the entire campaign, to be honest. Because we don't get to set up a Feudal Divide and make like late game stacks already. We don't get to prepare for that. So it's just going to be I might have some at some point, which, you know, and it's not like this is really good. Like this is a very minor thing. It's good for stand and fight eventually, but besides that, it's like, you know, this might come in and help some. This is just like, yeah, it'll always be present, but it's not really that relevant. Yeah, I'll probably have some Katana Samurai in each army anyway, let's be honest. Right, could you reach them? No, you can't. Right, so you're gonna go into there, but let me just do this first. I want to see how... I want to see how much we get from that happiness. Yes, so we do get some, so actually just putting these 2 units in there. Actually, we don't even need to. Because we're going to gain 1. No, we're going to gain 1 and we're going to lose 1. So yeah, we do need to put 1 in there. But actually, we don't, yeah, because we're recruiting a unit, so we don't need to. But there's also not really a reason not to, so shove them in there. No risks. Cool. You can get back in there, or not. Right, so no replenishment for the Yari Samurai. Is it time to remove this unit anyway? More money for me? Yeah, you've done your job. I think I don't need to use you anymore. Get out of here. We don't want any disgusting samurai. Ew! Samurai? What? What is a samurai? I only use a Shigeru. Kizo, I know you just witnessed that because it was right on your border. You want to trade with me now?
Wow.
No?
I will listen
What
to
if I
your
marry your
words for
disgusting
time.
daughter?
Do not waste this chance.
No. Tokugawa, you decided to change your mind yet since this turn? No. Okay. Well then, one thing I should be doing is changing this fellow over to Commissioner for... Do we get development, as I usually do? If I do, I have to cancel some buildings and rebuild them for some cheeky money. Yeah, I'll go development as always. And then I want to cancel this. Wait, I should have checked how much money I was on, actually. But either way, well, we can do this here. So, we're on 84. Now we're on 118. Boom! Because of the 4% discount. That wasn't calculated yet. Cool. So I'm making 2 units here, I'm making a unit there. I'm just going to keep pumping out as many units as I can every turn until our income goes down to 0, basically. I have 2 full stacks running around turn 6. Not quite, but that's the goal. Right, we can build ourselves a market. Capture any province. I think I might be able to do that. Right, so here's the question. Do I build a market, or a Sakuden here, or a market? I think I am going to build a market here. Start building, or getting ready for lots and lots of money. Keep recruiting units. I do want Boashigaru as well, but they are $6 more expensive upkeep-wise. It's not a lot, to be honest. Forgot what the difference was. Unfortunately, I can't build anything else, but since that's a little bit more expensive, let's get a couple archers. Right, you're gonna go back home. We're gonna go fuck up, I don't know, maybe Omi? That does border me with the Ikuiki right away, which that means war for sure. Also, this place is probably going to be taken out by Datakiyama in the next turn or 2. I think a safer bet would be to go for Ise. Either way, let's gather up. And we'll just ignore the Tokugawa for now. I'll check if they want to trade again, though. I'll just have to do that every turn. I think it is worth paying them for it, whatever I can. I should have done that last turn. Okay, they will take it with whatever I have right now. 250? Okay, that's already less than last time, I'm pretty sure. I just want it for the relationship. I want us to be friends. So I'm willing to pay them a little bit for it. Minus 86. The past grievances are slowly going away. Military alliances as well. Trade agreements going up, though. The longer that goes for, the better it is.
Speak, and do not
I'm
mumble.
gonna marry your disgusting daughter
Honesty
yet?
and clarity.
No? Fair enough. Maybe I shouldn't be calling her disgusting every turn. I just send a diplomat over every 3 months. It's like, yo, you want to marry your disgusting daughter off yet to us, to our clan, the Oda? Yes. He's like, nah, no thanks. I don't do well with insults. Oh yeah, fair enough, man. But she is rather rank, so maybe do something about that. We don't need 2 armies here. Let's just let's shove. Oh wait, is this place happy enough? It is once we recruit that unit. Oh, and the Sake in, yeah, so we can get out of here. Right. This guy can catch up later. That's fine. I think we're just gonna take this army. Let's get the archer in here, actually, and then we'll do a Ashigaru here. The Yari, that is. They're all Ashigaru. We'll take this army, just fucking murder the Ize. Absolutely slap him. Wanna peace out? That's not a thing in Shogun 2. You don't peace out with people unless you've killed all of their armies, basically. It's most Total War games, to be fair, but still. Right. Let's get out of here. Oi, what the fuck do you think you're doing, little bitch? I kind of want to kill that Ikuiki. Oh! Oh my god, that's so sneaky. I love it.
Ideal.
That's pretty funny. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. At least not in this way, where it's like I literally was able to physically see this army leave, and then that one's like, ooh, what a sneak in behind you. They move it first, though, in the turn order, so they're just going to probably run back and kill the army off. But yeah, that does mean they're at war with the SI. We're going to wait a turn, of course, because of winter. Winter is coming. But yeah, we're going to just shove the army. Wait, I don't have any military access of you or anything, right? No, just the old trade agreement, which again in Shogun 2, if you come from Warhammer, this is your first Let's Play you're watching Shogun 2. In Shogun 2, you don't have to worry about breaking trade agreements. It's not considered a deal breaking. Like, we can just attack them with no diplomatic repercussions. Right there is where we're going to sit. Do I want to send this unit over as well? Yeah, I don't see why not. Let's pop all the units in here. I'll have some more units if you don't mind. Let's get one more archer in here. I can get a ninja too. Let's see if I have any buildings I desperately want to build. I do want to build that. Oh, that's just shy. Okay, well in that case, cancel the archer, build a regular one, and then we have enough for a ninja. The min-max is coming. It's hitting me strong. I've tried Delios already. Cool. I don't think I can reach that in one turn. No, I can't. Especially because no. But we don't want to move in there now because it's winter. Also 69, nice. Perfect time to end the turn, I say. Oh, I say. I might actually want to keep a small standing force in... Oh, there they go. Oh, but they didn't deal with it. If they're not in reinforcement range of a Chizen, that army can just take it. Oh, they've done so as well. And they're moving on to take Kaga. Oh my god, what a bunch of legends. They're gonna, obviously, this army is just gonna take a Chizen, and then it's probably gonna be able to kill off the army, because they have to move like this first before they can go that way. So they could... But they have to move this bit. They might not be able to reach. Either way, best case scenario, they take a Chizen, chase after the army, but don't quite reach. Then that army takes Kaga. Then this army comes in and takes the Chizen from behind them. And then they just disappear. It's probably not gonna happen. But it would be very sick if the Ikuiki just get wiped out by some AI factions. The problem is, though... Oof. This is very tempting. The problem is that I could... that someone else is going to take out Omi, and I think it might be me, actually, because I'm 90% sure that the... I'm going to display this... Oh, I haven't met the Hattori yet. That's annoying. But yeah, they're not at war with the Hattori. In fact, they're allies. What the f... Okay, that's not really what I needed in my life right now. And the Sakai. That's 2 factions. That's a lot of factions to be... Oh no, that's these guys. Ooh, that's not good. Fuck. So here was the plan. Very momentarily, this plan was formed by myself. I was considering declaring war on the Kitibutake and the Asai. And then just ignoring the Kitabatake for now. Running over here, taking this town, or taking the town, which means this army does survive, but it'll just come. Actually, that could take Mino. Yeah, they probably would. I think they attacked the town they're in. So they would come suicide themselves upon Omi. And then, you know, we have saved the Ikoiki, but in return we get Omi, which is a really nice town. The problem is, though, that they're allied to both the Sakai, which means I have a war up here, which I really don't want, because again, we're not allowed to expand this way, so all we could ever do against them is defend ourselves. And also the Hattori and Iga. That's not so much a problem, because that would be our next target probably anyway. But I think it's going to have to just be the Kitabatake only. They have no allies, they're the most logical next target. And then the Tsutsui afterwards, who are the people in Yamano. Who unfortunately I haven't met yet, so I don't know how or who they're dealing with. What am I looking for? Kitabatake. Kitabatake hates both of them. They might be allied as well. There's a lot of fucking sneaky alliances going on there. Anyway. Good. Any other buildings? I don't want to upgrade that yet. Feels a little over the top, perhaps. We have a ninja now. Could put you in the army, but that still probably wouldn't get me in range. Although, probably not, but hey. Willing to give that a try, to be honest. No, that didn't really add any movement. I could probably, since I can't reach, I can just shove 2 more units in there. Although I did say I want to leave a little bit of a standing army here against the potential attack of the Tokugawa, who I will have to vassalize again afterwards. So I might just keep this guy here as well, just to have a general to defend with. Kind of wonder if it should be him instead, but then this guy's going to get all the experience from fighting, so let's not. Let's just keep him behind. He can lead the secondary force. Alright, we got some buildings. I could upgrade roads. I'm not too fussed about that. I do want to upgrade the fort here, because this again is going to be one of our richest towns, so I'm willing to do that. I do want to also recruit units, and I can't recruit all the units in the world if I do that, so cancel that. More units, please. Got one more bow unit, and we can upgrade the roads instead, I guess. That's fine. Or I could save the money, and then I could definitely get it next turn. Yeah, that seems more logical. The roads, I mean, this next tier is useless. The next one after that is good, because then we start making money from it. But... Right, Kitabatake. I'm so sorry, but it is time to war. I'm actually gonna set myself up in the forest here. And then... hopefully they just run into the ambush. That'd be lovely. Ooh, that would be lovely, that. Do I want to send any other units over? I could put 1 unit here as a bait. Yeah, I'd be okay with that. Oh no, they didn't quite... Actually, no, we can't say they didn't quite make it to the army. Well, I'm invading you with a single unit. Haha, that's how confident I am. I'm sure to best you with the singular Yari Ashigaru. Because mine are the most superior in all the land of Japan. Hopefully that works, and I'll bait them into my ambush.
You listen, but you do not invite it to take tea.
What? No tea for me?
Speak.
The fuck, dude? Send a diplomat all the way over to your land, and you're not even willing to give him some tea? Sheesh. That's just rude. I mean, we're not even at war or anything. You're just straight up declining my man who's traveled all this way. This poor man. You're just declining him tea. What the kind of rude bullshit is this? You son of a bitch. Alright, so taking that back. Have they killed the army as well? We're about to find out if the Sakai take that town. Oh, but they took that one again. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like they took Kaga. Oh! It's actually not the full stack, but... it worked, kind of. I'm not going to bother finding that one. Goodbye. Asakute. Yeah, unfortunately not the main stack. Oh, fuck! It's an invasion! I didn't expect them to be here so quickly. Luckily, we'll be totally fine, because we have some units. Do I keep going in here, or is it time to make our units a little bit better? We do get... Oh, fuck, it's Way of the Spear, isn't it? It's never gonna happen. We have a mission. No, not that one. Yeah, to get Way of the Spear. That's literally not... I'm never gonna go for this. I'll go for strategy defense, but I'm not gonna go further than that. Heaven Nerve's a bit useless, although it will allow me to recruit Long Yari Yashigaru, which is something. Yeah, it's a bit early to go for these ones right now. Let's just, yeah, let's get our units to be slightly better. Right, so we have 6 units in here, including the general, against their 3, 6, 9, 11. Plus we get the garrison. Absolutely not worried about that. Come at me. Let's go besiege the town here. Hello. I'm here to take your town. Please provide me access to it. Yeah. Thank you. This is very kind. Ah, recruitment slots, nice. I can spam even more units. Lovely. Right, so I could legitimately upgrade this to the Pilgrim Hostel, which I'm usually... Oh, that's actually that is the one I always use, because it gives me the higher ranked monks as well. Oh, interesting. There's actually different numbers. So this one is 2 experience, right, for Bow Warrior Monk recruits and Naginata Warrior Monk recruits. This one gives you 1 experience for those units, and that's free morale for all land units. So if we are going to recruit units, this would be the best place, technically, but we'll probably still do it elsewhere anyway, or Ki, because actually Ki is another one of those ones. I thought Yamato has a hallowed ground as well, doesn't it? I'm not sure. Either way, point being, it would be one of the hallowed grounds one. But I think I've never done this before, and I don't think I'm going to start today. I mean, I will recruit some units here, but they won't. I'm not going to make this into a recruitment province. I'll put it that way. Right, you're still not at war with the Tokugawa. Otherwise, you would have. Oh, you are. Shit. They could attack the Tokugawa instead. Although that army's pretty solid as well. If you just make sure you go into your town, which don't be a stupid prick. Hopefully that'll work out. And then, I mean, I prefer they just attack me. They did land in my province, so they could just go and take this town. But then if they attack that would be problematic. Best case scenario, they take this, they attack me. Done and done. But we'll see. Anyway, we have some money. We have the new farm. I could build the trading port now to get my own trade going. Do I have any diplomacy to be done? Hattori. Do you like some trade? You
Let
do.
us hope that today
Good.
ends well.
Oh, I'm not offering you money.
Now speak of your wishes and intentions.
I made this joke many times, but I always find it entertaining. The fact that you can keep changing your offer, or oh, fuck's sake, or your demand in this case. And you're like... Like, accidentally I put in 150 offer, right? So, like, I sent my diplomat over, he's like, oh, yes, we will offer you 150 koku for trade. And then looks at his notes again. Oh, sorry, no. It says here, sorry, I misread this. I'm new to Japanese. It says here that we need you to pay us 150. It's like, no, that's too much. Oh, okay, well, I'm allowed to go down to 50 koku. Yeah, we'll pay 50 koku for trade with you. Well, in that case, would you instead pay 76 koku? I suppose we will, fine. And you just keep going back. It's like, yeah, what about 100 koku, though? Just keep just getting more and more. I mean, that's probably the best we can do, actually. They would ally, yeah, but I don't want that. It's just kind of funny. Did we not start trading you last turn? Oh, but then we... I don't know what happened, actually.
What do you want?
But they're willing to trade again, so... Sure. I mean, it's... I suppose it's a type of negotiation,
Please,
but...
speak honestly.
Unacceptable. Okay, but will you pay me money for it, though? It's a type of negotiation, I suppose. But it is just, you know, they've already agreed to pay 50, and then you're like, oh, but would you pay 75? Yes, okay. Would you pay 100? It doesn't really work like that. That's not how negotiation works. You'd be like, you would start high and then go down until you get to the point, and you wouldn't then go up again. But anyway. Right. We have the ability to recruit a... oh, we have lots of money is what we have. Let's upgrade... oh, but I want to upgrade this first, I think. Do I? This is nice as well, but yeah, I'm not too fussed. Metsuke, yeah, we can get a level 3 one once we get Setsu, but that's probably not going to be for a little while, so I can always get a new one anyway. Oh shit, I'm not recruiting 1 billion units per turn right now. In fact, I'm only recruiting 2. This is disgraceful. Can I do 1 and 1? I can. Can I do 2 and... no, I can't. You can't. Yeah, I think I'm okay with it. I miss out on 4 units of recruit, because it's call to arms right now, so I could recruit... well, 3 units I'm missing out on. But I'm okay with that. They've already upgraded the farm here for me. How very kind of them. It's very nice. I've done all the diplomacy, right? Yes. You guys don't want to trade or peace out. If they actually do attack me, I could peace out them. Although then, if they do attack this town and take it, then I'm not sure if I want to peace out with them, because they could just go take that as well. If I then peace out with them, the Tokugawa is automatically peaced out with them as well. You piece of shit. Now, shall we or shall we not end this turn? I believe we shall. Oh yeah, no, I have information now on the Tsutsui. Wait, it's not the Tsutsui. Who the fuck is you? Oh, that's where you're taking that. And they're allied to the Asai and Ashikaga Shogunate. Ooh, this is where things get awkward. Because they have a pretty large stack right there. If I'd met the Hattori earlier, I could have declared war on them to pull in the Asai, which means I wouldn't have been at war with the Sakai. But we'll have to see how this works. Either way, and we can't really move out right away, can we? It's going to be 3, 4, 8. So, yes, no, we can't. Fair enough. We'll just end the turn here. Try to expand as fast as possible, basically. We're playing as the Oda, it's what you do. Let's end the turn. And I think with that... oh, they're actually doing... oh, they didn't reach! Oh my god, if they decide to go take Mikawa now, then the Tokugawa are dead. I can make them a vassal again. Oh, they've left the fucking province. No! Okay, they're attacking me. This is easy, by the way. It's such a good opportunity to go take out the Asai now, but I don't think I can reach them in a single turn. But they're allied to the Sakai, so they're not even on their way to take that town. They're on their way to take out the Ikuiki, surely. So as long as I get there before they get to the Ikuiki town. Okay, we'll have to figure it out next time, because it's a bit of a puzzle, but I might be able to take them out for free, essentially, which would be great. I'd have to use this army for it, so I have to wipe out this stack, basically. But that's okay, we'll have to deal with that next time. Thank you guys very much for watching this campaign up to now. I hope you're enjoying it so far. I am. It's a nice little... I mean, right now we're just playing as the Oda. It's not really anything new or different. But yeah, should be good. Until next time, have a good day and goodbye. And also, once again, thank you to Lord Phoenix for sponsoring this campaign. Goodbye.